some days I just don't want to see anyone or do anything, and those are the best days of my life. Hello everybody and welcome to Forehead, the show about my life where nothing really happens. And for the last 3 months of my life, nothing has happened. Really, like nothing. Nothing. For anyone who doesn't know me, hello, my name is Forehead. I live in Melbourne, Australia, where I work full-time. I also make videos on YouTube. That's a stretch. I used to make videos on YouTube and I keep pretending that I'm going to be one of those people that posts a video every week, and I never do. Why? I have no reasons.
They be like, yo, what the is it gonna take to get rid of this bitch? You can't get rid of me, bitch!
So for the long-time subscribers, hello and welcome back. Thank you for coming back. It's been probably 3 or 4 months since I've uploaded like a real video.
Where the hell have you been, Luca?
Stressful times, man. Stressful times. And I just don't know how to feel about it because I've lost my mood ring. How do I know how to feel otherwise? And I mean, it does say a lot about me as a person to rely on, you know, a mood ring to tell me how I'm feeling as opposed to just like feeling my feelings. But now you're probably watching this video and being like, Forehead, what the fuck is going on with your eyebrow? Like, why did you shave half of it off? Like, what are you doing? You fucking idiot. Why am I being so mean to myself? Well, you judgmental bitches, the reason why my eyebrow is half off is because I have alopecia. It's essentially this incurable autoimmune disease that causes like patchy hair loss in certain parts of your body, usually your head area. This is the first time in a few years that mine has actually flared up the way it has. The worst was back in like 2016 where I basically lost all my hair on my head, to be honest. It's pretty like traumatic time if I'm being honest.
I have to laugh.
I laugh now because like, look, you know, I'm older and I get it. It's like, it's fine, but I was not doing well back then. For me, it usually flares up really badly during extreme times of stress. So I'm at this point now where, you know, like I've been saying, I haven't been making videos for a few months. I haven't been doing too well for a few months. My hair's falling out, like, you know, like it's been a rough time. But yeah, it just comes up when I'm really stressed, and you know, I've been really stressed for a few months now. And the problem with this kind of disease that is caused on by stress is that, you know, you feel really stressed for something that might be quite small, and then you notice some of your hair falling out, which causes you more stress, which then causes you to lose more hair. And then it's just like this never-ending cycle of like getting stressed and losing hair and getting stressed and losing hair. And then it just gets to the point where you're like bald. But yeah, you know, I feel kind of lucky that it's just like one eyebrow right now. Like I've had situations where it's like my hair or like my beard, usually around here, gets it pretty bad. But again, it hasn't been like that for quite a few years now, so I thought I was doing a lot better, but you know, your body doesn't lie to you. I'm quite lucky that it's just my eyebrow, and I could, if I really wanted to, just like cover it up with makeup or like, you know, just make it less obvious. But I didn't want to do that for this video because I figured, like, you know, this is who I am. This is something I deal with. This is a disease that I have and I can't cure. Like, there's no magic 8-ball to like stop this from happening. But you know, it's a real thing that I deal with, and I just want to be honest about it because it sucks and it can be debilitating, but it's just something that I have to deal with. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much here in this video because I don't want to bum you all out. Like, this is my first video I've made properly in like 3 or 4 months now. I don't even know. I think it's actually 4 months, to be honest. And I'm thinking about maybe doing a whole video about it, you know, just like what it is, how I deal with it. This is not that video, so don't worry. And if you are interested in that video, let me know in the comments below. I always appreciate you guys leaving comments, but if you do, can you please also write where you're watching from? Like, I love to know where you guys are in the world and where you're tuning in from. So if you don't know what to write in the comment, just write where you're watching from and maybe what you're doing so I can get a bit of an idea of who you are as a person. So yeah, you can't really make fun of me because I have an incurable disease, bitch. So because this is my first video in a while and I really wanted to be the start of me making more regular content, I thought I'm going to keep it quite light today and talk about a bunch of things that I've been doing. And by doing, I really mean watching, because all I've been doing the last few months is working and watching TV. So binge watching and binge eating is basically my summary for spring 2022. Like, that's all I've been doing the last 3 months. So let's get to something really important. The Real Housewives of Potomac. It really took over my life for the last 5 or 6 weeks. I don't know how long it took me to actually watch all 6 seasons, but it was like a 5 or 6 week range. Maybe 4 weeks, to be honest. I don't actually know. And I loved it. I must say, I'm really glad I did it. Because now I'm up to date and I can watch it week to week and it's amazing. Like, I love The Real Housewives. I know it's not the most like intellectual show in the world, but I just find it so fascinating. I think the reason why I like The Real Housewives so much is because like I'm watching real people go about their day almost like you would watch a YouTuber or a vlogger or whatever. But these people just have like inherently interesting lives. They get into like really interesting fights with their friends. Like, I've never been in a friend group where people have fights over a dinner table, and I find that fascinating. In my mind, I'm watching like a nature documentary about the human experience. That's why I love The Real Housewives. I have so many thoughts and feelings about every single one of those housewives, and I would love to make a full video going through everything that's happened on that show, but I'm just going to give you a little bit of a summary right now because I think you should watch that show. I really think everybody should watch The Real Housewives of Potomac. I think it's the best Housewives franchise ever. I think it's better than Beverly Hills. I think it's better than New York. I think it's better than Salt Lake City, which is having a real moment right now. Like, I really love them all as people. Like, usually with the Housewives, I just kind of hate them a little bit. But this one, I love them all as people. I think they're all really good-hearted people. I just think they're all shady as hell. But they're good people at heart, which is what's important. That's why I like the show. And watching Candice, like, she's one of the housewives that joins from season 3. Watching her go from, like, being a pageant queen to being a housewife to now absolutely killing it with this, like, new album she's dropped, becoming, like, a star, getting on TV, on other TV shows, like, as an actress, like, her career is just like, it's incredible to see. And I would highly recommend watching The Real Housewives simply for the fact that Candice is on that show. One of the things I missed from basically not making videos the last few months is the fact that Miss Taylor Swift just dropped a new album. Like, we haven't talked about this. We haven't spoken about how good Midnight's is.
I love Taylor Swift. I'm the biggest Taylor Swift fan.
And there was that whole fiasco with like Ticketmaster and like getting tickets in America.
Get a good lawyer.
Man, I really hope that whoever's organizing the Australian tour dates for Taylor Swift fixes the ticketing issue because like I can't not go to her concert. I will pay $10,000 for a shitty seat. I will do it. Summer is right around the corner and oh no, wait, hang on. We're in summer. It's December now.
I'm still hating. It's about to be summertime and y'all still hating. Like, do I give a fuck?
No, not one.
How many fucks do I give?
0.
Exactly. So therefore your comment is irrelevant.
Anyway, we're in summer and I don't know how to feel about that because I don't think I'm quite ready to deal with all the things that I'm going to have to do over the summer. I wanted to really enjoy this summer, so I took off an extra couple weeks of leave from work during the Christmas and New Year's break. I ended up taking 28 consecutive days off from like mid-December to like early mid-Jan, and I already feel like the pressure to figure out what I'm going to do over the summer, which is kind of fair because like, you know, it's already December now. Sorry. It's fair because it's already December, so like we're in summer. I got to figure out what I'm doing and like planning and making sure that I don't waste my summer, you know, watching another Real Housewives show because I don't want to do that. I probably will, but I wouldn't want to do that. And everyone's already asking me, what are you doing over the summer? What are you doing? Should we do this? Should we do that? Should we take a trip? Should we do this? Should we do that? I hate the feeling of wasting a good summer break because, you know, summer's an adventurous time. There's so much you can do. You can actually go outside your home and like enjoy the day. And again, I'm sorry. I gotta deal with these plants. Like my plants are taking over my apartment. If you can't tell, it's been a while since I filmed, so you probably haven't noticed, but there's a giant plant in that room over there that is so big and won't stop growing that I'm ready to throw it off my balcony. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna do it. I mean, I won't because I'll probably get arrested and hit someone down the pathway, but fuck plants. So yeah, I want to make sure I use my summer break wisely because we've just come out of the coldest and wettest spring in Melbourne in like 30 years, and everyone's just had a horrible winter and a horrible spring. I've been sick like a fucking dog. That's rude to dogs. I'm sorry to all the dogs out there. But I've been really sick because like the allergies have been absolutely nuts this season. every day I'm like taking antihistamines, and if I don't, I'm basically like snotting all over my workplace, which is just not fun for anyone that I work with. And it's just been such a crappy time in Melbourne. Like, it's been raining a lot. We've had flooding in Melbourne over spring. Like, when does that happen? That's so strange. And because it's kind of warm but wet and rainy, like, all the bugs are out. Everyone's got allergies. Everyone's just having a horrible time. So, you know, as we get into like the summer and like the weather starts to warm up a little bit, it's quite exciting, but also I'm just kind of cautiously optimistic about what the reality of this summer's going to look like. This is my first YouTube video in like 3 months, and I'm just sitting here talking about my summer. Like, who cares? So for all those returning subscribers, you're probably wondering, hey, Fohad, what the fuck? Where have you been the last few months? Well, as you know, I did take a trip to Cambodia in August, and I filmed a lot of content then. I was really excited about it. It was really fun filming while traveling. Like, I've never done that before because I started this YouTube channel during lockdown times in mid-2020. So I've never had a chance to really film anything outside this apartment of mine. So, you know, I was really excited about traveling overseas and getting to do all the fun stuff that I wanted to do with my channel when I first started. And then I got home from my trip and I was like trying to edit these vlogs, and I quickly realized that I'm not a vlogger. I am not a vlogger. I'm well aware of that. And it is a lesson that I've learned. So I got back to Australia, and around early September, I was like, all right, let's get these vlogs done. Let's get like 2 or 3 vlogs out, and then I'll go back to making like sit down, thoughtful commentary videos about whatever it is that I want to do. And I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Like, as much as I enjoyed filming the vlogs in Cambodia, having to edit them into something that I feel like I should share online was like, it was a chore. Like, honestly, it was like, it felt like a chore, and I didn't want to do it, and it just delayed me having to like get back into normal content making. Like, I like to just sit here and talk. It took me like almost 2 months to edit the first vlog, and it was like a 15-minute vlog. Like, I had hours and hours of footage that I tried to condense down, and it was just like a mess, let me tell you. So it's like 3 months after the trip, and I only edited 2 videos. Like, that's not good. But now that it's over, now that I've uploaded those videos, I'm glad they're out of my life. I'm glad I made them because, again, it was a bit of a learning experience for me to understand what it is that I like to make and what it is that I want to make. But now that I'm back in Melbourne and I'm feeling a lot better, and like we're kind of coming into like the summer Christmas break, I'm much more chill, and I'm actually very excited to get back into making like the types of videos that I like to make, like this, where we sit down and we have a chat and we talk about what's going on in our lives. So, you know, I haven't been uploading and I haven't really been filming anything the last couple months because I've just been so busy with work. Like, I got a new job in June this year, and it's been kind of chaotic. And it's not that I think the job is overwhelming or anything. It's just, it's been a challenge to adjust to a new job and a new like type of team and a new kind of goal. And anyway, my camera is already heating up to tell me it's about to burn if I don't turn it off in a few minutes, so I have to wrap this up. First of all, thank you for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I haven't posted anything for a long time, and that just means for sure that there's going to be a lot of people who no longer watch my videos. There's going to be a lot of people who see this video get uploaded and they're like, who the fuck is that? And then they unsubscribe. My subscriber count's going down a lot because I haven't posted anything for such a long time, so I appreciate that you're still here, you're still hanging out with me. But yeah, I really do appreciate it, and I've been missing getting to sit down and talk to you about, you know, what I'm up to and how I'm feeling, and to kind of hear what you're feeling and doing, because it's the only interaction I get these days, honestly, outside of work, but I don't want to deal with work people. As always, if you like the video, give it a like. It really helps the channel out. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure you subscribe to stay tuned. I promise. I'm not going to promise, actually. I will post more videos. You'll see. You'll be like, no, you won't. And then in a few weeks, you'll be like, damn, he posted a lot of videos over that time. He told the truth. For once, if you haven't already, make sure you turn your bell notifications on so you see my videos first before anyone else, and you are part of the special club, I guess. Obviously, with the summer break, I will be able to film a lot more and be able to edit a lot more. So just in terms of the types of videos you can look forward to in the next few weeks, a lot of sit-down talks like this where whatever comes to mind will be spoken at you, to you, with you. I'll be posting a video about the Real Housewives pretty soon, which I'm really excited about. It's a fun video, so look out for that. I do want to do some more discussions on popular movies and TV shows that are kind of shaping who we are and shaping our culture, and looking at it from like an anthropological sense. I have some videos planned on stan culture, which is kind of fun. I got a video about cancel culture. I've got a video about Twitter and all the Elon Musk shite going on, and a bunch more stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I hope you get excited about it. I mean, you don't have to get excited about it. You can get excited when you see it come up on your news feed, and you'll know that I actually stuck by my word this time. And I think that's everything I wanted to say today. So until next time, besties, which will be very soon. Bye.
Missing someone. Missing someone.